Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. We recite the 53rd stanza or pauri from Bhavanakhari, Mahalla Panjama, composition of the 5th Nanak Guru Arjan. And first, the salok followed by the pauri, the stanza. Salok Khat, Khelat Hasat, parme janam anek, pavjalate kadho prabhu, nanak teri tek. Pauri Khelat khelat ayo, anik jon dukh paaye, khed mite sadhu milat, satgur bachan samaye. Khima gahi sach sanchayo, khayo amrit naam, khari kripa thakur bhai, anand sukh bisram. Khep nivahi bahut labh, kar aaye pativant, khara dilasa gure diya, aaye mile bhagwant. Apan kiya kare aap, आगे पाछे आप, नानक सो सराहिए, जो घट घट रहा व्याप. खात पीत खेलत हस्त, पर में जन्म अनेक. We have wandered for many lifetimes, and they've been spent in pursuing our animal functions, eating and drinking. Khat, peet, khelat, hast. Now is the time, the Guru says, to seek the support of the self, to be rescued out of this quagmire. Pavjalate karde prabhu nanak teri tek. So in this passage, really what the Guru is hinting at is that human beings, having passed through an evolutionary process, have arrived at this present juncture as human beings. But there is an imperative here for further evolution remains. We are still in a transition. And that is why we humans, earthbound creatures as we are, because our physical structure grounds us and our conditioning molds us into definite and constricting shapes. But despite that, deep within us, we are also of the spirit, which feels trapped like a bird or a cage, and it wishes to soar to the heavens. So we have this inbuilt need to evolve to a state higher than where we are. And that is what this passage is encouraging us to do. And in the pauri, the Guru says, Khelat khelat ayo, anik jon dukh paaye. We have evolved through various forms with much suffering and struggle. So it has been an effort. And this struggle, for it to fructify, must involve further evolution. And that further evolution requires self-knowledge, which comes to us through the accomplished one, sadhu milat, through whose agency the language of the true enlightener, Satgur Bachan, can be assimilated to attain a higher consciousness, samaya. So this sadhu then ingrains in us certain qualities that are required to make this leap. One is the quality of forgiveness, khima. The other is the virtue of truthfulness, sacha sancho. And not least is the bestowal on us the knowledge of immortality, the self, khayo amrit naam. And that is what invites grace into our lives. Khari kripa Thakur bhai. And then we experience the bliss, the happiness, and the rest of having evolved. Ananda Sukha Bisaram. So it is very profitable, the Guru tells us, to conduct oneself in accordance with the teachings of the Enlightener. Khep nibahi bahut labh, very profitable. We return to our abode with honor, ghar aaye patavanta, and there we meet the self. So the point being that we have originated our journey, and now we are at the point where we can actually make a leap back to our original abode. And that requires that we do certain things which we have listed. And the Guru concludes by telling us that all of this is caused by that Supreme Self. Nobody else does it. It's a game that the Supreme Self plays with itself. Apan kiya kare aap, aage pashe aap. It is the cause and the effect. So Nanak says, that all-pervading self, ghat ghat raya beaap, is worthy of our praise. Nanak so sarahiye. On that note, until the next time, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.